What's up YouTube, Jack Sutcliffe here and welcome to JS Fitness. So, another video. Just about to have my pre-workout before I head to the gym. Now I've been a bit stretched for time this week, we're getting into the gym and everything. So to try and make up for it, I'm probably going to be there a little bit longer than usual. But today's session is going to focus mainly on doing a load of compounds. Where sometimes I may do it mainly just on legs or shoulders or back, I'm going for a whole body session. So that's basically just to make up for me not being able to get in. But anyway, that's enough from me. Let's get to the gym, get this done, and I hope you like the session.
So, straight into it. Exercise number 1, bent over rows. Initially just warmed up with the bar, and then added 10 kgs on, rep that out for 10 reps. And basically did this, adding 10 kgs and 10 reps every time, every set, to the point where I could no longer do 10 reps. Once I got to that point, I then unloaded 10 kgs, rep that out till failure, 10 kgs off, rep that out to failure, and so on until basically there were only a plate left on the bar, and then that was it for the set. Initially only had about 30-40 seconds rest when I was working up, adding the weight on, and then when it was time for the drop set, repped out as many as I could, dropped a plate, repped out as many as I could, no rest in between these sets, maybe took a couple of seconds here and there just to reset myself, but that was it. Exercise number 2, bench press. Now similar to the bent over rows, initially just warmed up with the bar, added 10 kgs on, repped out about 10 to 12 reps, added 10 kgs on, repped out about 8 to 10 reps. Continued doing this until I could no longer reach 10 reps. Now somehow, 4 days on from setting a PB on bench, I have managed to set another PB on bench, managed to do 100 kg for 4.5 reps, as opposed to 4 days prior to this session, only managed to do it for 3 reps. After taking this set to failure, did a drop set of 90 kg and took this to absolute failure again. Exercise number 3, standing shoulder press. Now same with the other sets, warmed up with the bar to start with, added 5 kgs on, repped that out for 10 reps, added another 5 kgs on, rep that out for 10, and then basically repeated this about 3-4 times until I could no longer rep out 10 reps. Now I didn't go as heavy as what I did on the other session. I was just changing my stance up a little bit on this one, more so just so it didn't put as much strain on my lower back. I kept my, as opposed to on the previous one, I took a step apart with my feet. I had them nice and close together. Exercise number 4, deadlift. Now if you've been following the channel and my Instagram account, you will see that I'm making some great progress on deadlifts at the minute, and I'm really happy with them. Initially just warmed up with the bar, then added a plate aside, did about 10 reps, added another plate aside, 10 reps, and basically did this all the way up to about 3 plates aside. I then reduced my rep range when I got to about 3 plates aside to only about 5 or 6 reps. I really wanted to lift this heavy with it being a big heavy compound, so I was only going for a couple of reps. Did this all the way up to 170, did attempt 170, and you will see I failed. I do apologise for the angle that you can't quite see just how much the bar came off the floor. Exercise number 5, upright rows. Now there's a lot of controversy out there as to whether you should or shouldn't do these. Apparently it can put excessive amounts of strain on the shoulder joint. For me myself, I find it quite a comfortable exercise to do, and at the moment I'm fine doing it. I'd personally say if you're one of them people where it feels fine to do, then do it, why not? However, don't be overstraining the joint, don't be putting it in awkward angles to the point where you do feel something go. Although if you are somebody who it doesn't feel comfortable with, then don't do it. Just like anything else in life, if it don't feel right, then don't do it. Exercise number 6, leg press. This is a real great compound for stacking on some mass and really shifting some weight. Personally, I'd probably say always go for squats. I would have gone for squats today. That is what I went into the gym in mind of doing. But because of my back, feeling quite fatigued from the deadlift, bent over rows, I thought, you know what, it's probably not worth risking doing. Also, the whole squat racks were taken up. I was considering doing goblet squats or even some hack squats on the hack squat machine, but everything were taken. I didn't feel like I'd be able to probably go heavy enough on the goblet squats, especially with how my back was feeling. So I thought, you know what, I'll stick to a machine, play it nice and safe, and go from there. Initially, just warmed up with a nice light weight just to get used to the movement. Then added a couple of plates or a couple of stacks, repped that out for 10, added more weight, repped that out for 10, and worked my way down / did a drop set. Exercise number 7. Now I'm feeling quite shot at this point and decided to go in and do some pull-ups. Now it probably would have been better off to do lat pull down, however everything we're taking at the gym, so to save me sitting around I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go jump in, do some pull-ups, because there's quite a few areas in the gym that you can do these, and just bosh them out for as many as I could. My technique ain't great, as you'll see. My lower back does round on one of the sets a little bit. This is something I am trying to address at the minute, however I thought, you know what, don't cut out the bad form. We all have bad form and bad days, and I'm just showing you that I do too. Last but not least, exercise number 8, dips. Now the first set of this I managed to do for quite a few reps. I did about 10 normal reps and then did a couple pause reps. This I also did just to fatigue my triceps a little bit more, because at this point they did still feel quite fresh. Did this for 3 sets, and each set I did about 10 reps, 10 normal reps shall I say, and then a good few pause reps. Now if you haven't done pause reps before, it's definitely something you should do. I find it works really effective. Although if you can do weighted dips, then by all means do try them. If you can't do them, then like I said, I find pause dips or pause reps are just a good way to mix it up.
Well everybody, that's the compound session summed up quite nicely there. Overall I believe it took me just over an hour and a half. Now I didn't do any abs or cardio, so if you were to add some of that in there, it probably would push it up to the 2-hour mark, maybe a little bit over. But at the end of the day, considering what we've done today, to say I've made a new PB, can't complain. Rest periods weren't massively long, so no, to be honest I think it's a really good session. I'll definitely be doing it again. But anyway, try it out for yourselves, let me know what you think. More importantly, go like and comment down below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, and then that way you'll stay up to date with all the latest content that's coming out on at least a weekly basis, if not quicker. But anyway, that's it from me. Hope you've liked the video, and I'll see you later.